football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And now from the pistol formation. Hand off to the single back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Hill. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Moore. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking tackles. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback keeps the football. Burst out and more. He's still running. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the ground. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire crew, good execution by this offense. And
the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Third down play for this offense.
Here we go.
Try to convert with a sneak. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Touchdown, Ducks! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw, catch, and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Well, he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Notre Dame 14, Oregon 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Can he get there on the ground?
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit just before the throw. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking right, this one caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
What a catch! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to pass. It's Murphy. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Now rolling out to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They get the second half started with a running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Scanning the field. It's Moore. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And there's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Ducks are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Who makes the grab? They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense and eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the left. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To the air. It's Murphy. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks through the tackle. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Irish. And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. On the ground, it's Hill. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They're able to get him down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense operating from the pistol. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass, cost him 5 yards. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, that's a great run here by this quarterback to get the first down, gets out of bounds to save himself. It's a critical drive here late in this game. Let's see how this thing's going to end.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The defense needs a stop to force overtime. Trying to find some room. It's Price. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable and potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on 3rd down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? In college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Dropping back, it's Murphy. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.